3, believe in yourself. Cultivate a strong belief in your ability to overcome challenges. Your self-belief is the foundation of success. 4, continuous growth. Embrace constant learning and growth. To live an extraordinary life, you must push beyond your comfort zone and keep evolving. 5, action over waiting. Stop waiting for the perfect moment and take massive action. The life you want is within reach if you start moving towards it now. 6, commitment to change. Be committed to the journey of transformation. The extraordinary life you desire begins with the decision to change and the relentless pursuit of your goals. Take full responsibility. At the core of living an extraordinary life is the powerful principle of taking full responsibility. Responsibility is not just about accepting the blame when things go wrong, it's about claiming ownership of every aspect of your life. It's about understanding that no matter what happens to you, you have the power to choose how to respond. This is the key to unlocking your potential and creating a life that isn't dictated by external circumstances, but instead is driven by your own decisions and actions. Most people live their lives from a position of passivity, reacting to the circumstances around them instead of taking full control of their own actions and outcomes. They might say things like, I can't succeed because of my upbringing, I can't pursue my dreams because of my job, or I can't do this because of the economy. While it's true that external factors can influence your life, it is how you respond to those factors that ultimately determines your success or failure. Taking full responsibility means recognizing that your life is the result of your decisions. Every moment, every choice, every action you take shapes the direction of your life. It's a powerful realization, but one that many shy away from because it places the onus on them, leaving no room for blame. But here's the thing, when you take full responsibility, you also take full control. When you accept responsibility, you stop seeing yourself as a victim of life. You understand that your challenges, failures, and setbacks are not barriers to success, they are stepping stones. They are opportunities to learn and grow. Your failures are not your identity, they are simply lessons that show you what doesn't work, giving you the chance to try something else. And let's not forget, an extraordinary life is a life of continuous growth. Comfort zones are the killers of greatness. Every day is an opportunity to evolve, to learn, and to expand who you are. You cannot stay stagnant and expect to achieve extraordinary results. Push yourself beyond what you think is possible. Seek out new knowledge. Try things you've never done before. Grow every single day, because it's in the pursuit of growth that you will unlock new levels of success and happiness. Joe, let me ask you this. Are you willing to take full responsibility for your life? Are you willing to set big, audacious goals that will challenge you? Are you willing to cultivate an unshakable belief in yourself and commit to your personal growth, no matter the obstacles? The life you want is out there waiting for you. It's already in your reach, but it begins with the decision to change. It begins with your choice to stop waiting and start acting. It starts with one thing, responsibility. You are the creator of your life. You are not a victim of your past, nor of the circumstances around you. You are the master of your fate, and every choice you make has the power to move you toward the life you truly want. This means that you no longer get to blame others or external situations. When you take full responsibility, you take back control. The power to change everything is in your hands. Next, understand that to create an extraordinary life, you must set bold, audacious goals. Too many people settle for what is comfortable. They aim low because they fear failure. But let me tell you this, if your goals don't make you feel a little bit scared, if they don't stretch you beyond what you thought was possible, then you're not aiming high enough. Set goals that inspire you, that push you to grow, and make you realize just how much more you're capable of achieving. But goals alone are not enough. To truly live an extraordinary life, you must believe in yourself, and not just in the easy moments. It's easy to believe in yourself when things are going well, but the real test is how you show up when you face challenges. Your belief in your ability to overcome anything, to find a solution no matter the obstacle, is what will determine your success. No matter how many times you fall, you must get back up, stronger and more committed than ever. Your belief is your power. Take responsibility. Dream bigger. Believe fiercely, commit to growth. And I promise you, the extraordinary life you've always dreamed of will begin to unfold. The world is waiting for you to step into your power, to claim what's yours. and to become the person you were always meant to be. Your time is now. Start building the extraordinary life you deserve. Here are 6 key points from the speech. 1. Take full responsibility. Recognize that you are the creator of your life. No longer blame external circumstances or others. Your choices determine your future. 2. Set bold goals. Aim for audacious goals that challenge and inspire you. Your goals should push you to grow beyond your limits. It's easy to point fingers at other people or external factors when things aren't going the way you want. You might blame your boss for not promoting you, the economy for limiting opportunities, or even your past for holding you back. But the moment you stop blaming and start owning, your power shifts. Blame disempowers you. Responsibility empowers you. When you take responsibility for everything in your life, you take charge of your decisions, and ultimately, your destiny. Responsibility is the key to freedom. It may sound counterintuitive at first, but when you take responsibility for everything in your life, you realize that your future is not in the hands of anyone else. No one is holding you back except you. You have the ability to make choices, set goals, take action, and change your course. The future you desire is not in the hands of your boss, your circumstances, or past. It's in your hands. You are the author of your story. Many people believe that their circumstances define their future. They assume that because they weren't born into wealth or didn't get the right education, they are doomed to a life of mediocrity. But this belief is false. It's not the circumstances that shape your life, it's how you respond to them. An extraordinary life is built through choices, not by chance. For example, imagine 2 people facing the same difficult situation. Person that chooses to blame their circumstances, their family, and their lack of resources. They see the situation as insurmountable, and this belief leads them to inaction. Person B, on the other hand, chooses to take responsibility. They recognize that while the situation is challenging, they have the ability to adapt, learn, and grow. They take proactive steps to improve their circumstances, refusing to let external factors control their destiny. Over time, person B will likely achieve far more than person A, simply because they took ownership of their life and their actions. It's important to realize that responsibility is not just about taking ownership of the good things in your life, it's about taking ownership of the bad things as well. It's about recognizing that everything in your life, good or bad, is the result of your choices, attitudes, and behaviors. When you take responsibility for your failures, you stop making excuses. You stop playing the victim, and instead you begin to see each obstacle as a chance to rise above and become stronger. One of the most powerful ways to practice responsibility is to focus on your responses, especially during difficult times. Life will throw challenges your way, but you have the ability to decide how you respond. The circumstances might be out of your control, but your reaction is always within your control. When faced with adversity, instead of reacting with anger, frustration, or resignation, choose to respond with resilience, creativity, and optimism. Choose to ask yourself, what can I learn from this, or how can I grow from this experience? Taking full responsibility is about adopting a mindset that constantly looks for solutions rather than dwelling on problems. It's about seeing challenges as opportunities to evolve, adapt, and become better. It's about saying, I'm not where I want to be yet, but I will do whatever it takes to get there. This mindset is what drives successful individuals to reach the highest levels of achievement. They don't wait for someone else to make their dreams come true. They take responsibility for making it happen. They know that they are in control, and they use that control to create the life they want. In conclusion, the key to an extraordinary life lies in your ability to take full responsibility for everything in it. When you stop blaming others and take ownership of your choices and actions, you open up a world of possibilities. You step into your power. You stop letting external circumstances dictate your future. Instead, you take charge and create the life you desire. The first step to living the life of your dreams is realizing that you are responsible for the path you take. Embrace responsibility and you will unlock your extraordinary potential. There's something powerful inside of you, something waiting to be unleashed. So many of us walk through life unaware of the massive potential we possess, stuck in patterns of mediocrity and doubt. But here's the truth. The life you desire is within your grasp. All you need to do is decide to reach for it. What separates the ordinary from the extraordinary is a mindset. It's the belief that you can take full control of your life, no matter your past, your circumstances, or the challenges in front of you. Today is the day you stop waiting for a perfect moment. Instead, begin taking massive, unstoppable action toward a new, extraordinary reality. Set bold, audacious goals. One of the most transformative aspects of creating an extraordinary life is setting goals that are bold, audacious, and challenging. Most people set goals that are safe, practical, and within their comfort zone. But here's the truth. Mediocre goals lead to mediocre lives, and extraordinary goals lead to extraordinary outcomes. To create a life that stands out, you must dare to dream big and set goals that push you beyond what you think is possible. When we talk about setting bold goals, we are talking about goals that ignite a fire within you. Goals that make you feel alive and excited, goals that challenge you to grow in ways you never imagined. These are the kinds of goals that take you out of your comfort zone, force you to overcome fear, and inspire you to push past limitations. Big goals are not easy, but they are the very things that make life worth living. Many people set small goals because they are afraid of failure. They choose goals that are within their control, that they know they can achieve with minimal effort. While there's nothing wrong with achieving small goals, if you want to live an extraordinary life, you need to think bigger. Your goals should make you feel uncomfortable because growth happens when you stretch yourself. Think about it. When you challenge yourself with a big goal, your mindset changes. Instead of thinking about what's easy or familiar, you start thinking about what's possible. You start to explore new ideas, take risks, and seek opportunities that you might have previously overlooked. Setting bold goals forces you to innovate, to rise above fear, and to confront the challenges that stand between you and your dreams. When you set audacious goals, you're also setting yourself up for greatness. These goals demand more from you. They require you to step into the best version of yourself. They force you to see beyond the limitations that you or others have placed on you. You start to realize that you're capable of achieving far more than you ever thought possible. Extraordinary goals require extraordinary effort. It's in this effort that you'll discover your true potential. Why do most people avoid setting bold goals? One of the biggest reasons is fear. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, and fear of the unknown. People are afraid to go after big goals because they believe they might not succeed and that failure will be too painful to handle. But let me tell you something, failure is a part of the process. It's not a sign that you're not good enough. It's a sign that you're pushing yourself, that you're striving for something greater, and that you're learning along the way. The only true failure is giving you P. For example, consider someone who wants to lose weight. A person with a small goal might aim to lose 5 or 10 pounds, but someone with an audacious goal might aim to completely transform their body, their health, and their fitness level. That person might choose a goal that involves running a marathon, achieving a level of strength they've never had before, or transforming their eating habits for the long term. The boldness of the goal requires a complete shift in behavior, mindset, and actions. Setting big goals doesn't just change your actions, it changes who you become in the process. The journey toward achieving an extraordinary goal is not just about reaching the destination, it's about the person you become along the way. You'll face obstacles, setbacks, and doubts, but each of these moments offers an opportunity to grow, to become stronger, and to develop a level of resilience that you didn't know you had. The person who sets a small goal will only learn so much. The person who sets a bold goal will be forced to develop new skills, adopt a new mindset, and take on challenges that lead to personal transformation. Fear also keeps people from setting big goals because they doubt their own abilities. But here's the key, you don't have to have it all figured out at the beginning. You don't have to know every step of the journey. What matters is your commitment to the goal and your willingness to take action. The most successful people didn't get there by having all the answers up front. They got there by starting with a big, bold goal and being willing to figure things out as they went along. Clarity comes with action. When you set bold goals, you are telling the universe that you are ready for more, that you are ready to challenge yourself, and that you are willing to do whatever it takes to achieve greatness. And here's the beauty of it. Once you commit to a big goal, the world begins to conspire to help you achieve it. Opportunities you never saw before will start appearing. Resources you didn't know existed will suddenly show up. People who can help you will come into your life. But none of this happens if you don't take the first step, if you don't set the audacious goal that forces you to take action. It's important to remember that bold goals are not always achieved quickly, and they may require more time and effort than you anticipate. But this is where the real growth happens. Success is not about reaching the goal immediately. It's about staying committed, making progress, and refusing to quit. With every step forward, you'll be moving closer to life you want, and with every challenge you face, you'll be evolving into the person who is capable of achieving even greater things. So I ask you, what bold goal can you set for yourself today? What is the one thing that excites you, challenges you, and pushes you beyond your limits? Set that goal. Make it audacious, make it big, and commit to taking action every day, no matter how small, to move toward it. Because when you set bold, audacious goals, you not only transform your life, but you also unlock a world of possibilities that you never thought possible. Your extraordinary life starts with a bold goal and the courage to go after it. Believe in yourself. Belief is the foundation upon which extraordinary lives are built. The power of self-belief cannot be overstated. It is the driving force behind every achievement, every breakthrough, and every success. When you believe in yourself, you unlock a reservoir of untapped potential, and that belief fuels your actions, decisions, and mindset. Without belief, no goal is achievable, no challenge is surmountable, and no dream is realized. At the core of belief is the understanding that you are capable, worthy, and powerful. It's about knowing that no matter the obstacles, setbacks, or external opinions, you have what it takes to navigate your journey and achieve your goals. Self-belief is the key to overcoming fear, doubt, and insecurity. Is the inner confidence that propels you forward when everything around you seems uncertain. And it is the resilience that keeps you going when you encounter failures and disappointments. The reality is that many people struggle with self-doubt. They question their abilities, their worth, and their potential for success. They listen to the negative voices in their head, the ones that tell them they're not good enough, not smart enough, or not capable enough. These limiting beliefs can keep you stuck in a cycle of fear and inaction. But here's the truth. Those doubts are lies. They are stories you've told yourself or that others have told you, but they don't reflect who you really are. One of the most powerful things you can do is to challenge those negative thoughts and replace them with empowering beliefs. Instead of asking, can I do this? Ask, how can I do this? The key to unlocking your potential is shifting from a mindset of limitation to one of possibility. When you believe you can, your actions and choices align with that belief, and you begin to take steps that move you closer to your dreams. Belief is a self-fulfilling prophecy. When you believe in yourself, you begin to act in ways that prove that belief true. Belief doesn't come from external validation. It doesn't depend on others' opinions or approval. It comes from within. It's built through action, persistence, and experience. The more you take action toward your goals, the more you prove to yourself that you are capable of achieving them. Every time you succeed, no matter how small the victory, you reinforce your belief in your ability to achieve even bigger things. Every time you face a setback and rise again, you strengthen your belief that you can handle whatever comes your way. A common misconception is that belief is something you either have or you don't. But in reality, belief is something you can cultivate and grow over time. Belief is a muscle that gets stronger with practice. You can start by taking small steps toward your goals and celebrating each success along the way. Each step forward builds your confidence, and each challenge strengthens your belief that you are capable of more. The key is to start. You don't need to have it all figured out at once. You simply need to take the first step. And as you build momentum, your belief in yourself will grow exponentially. One of the biggest barriers to belief is the fear of failure. Many people avoid pursuing their dreams because they fear they will fail, and failure in their mind equals inadequacy. But failure is not the opposite of success. It is a part of the journey toward success. Failure is feedback. It teaches you valuable lessons, it builds resilience, and it strengthens your resolve. In fact, many of the most successful people have experienced failure time and time again. What set them apart is their ability to continue believing in themselves even after they failed. You need to reframe failure in your mind. Instead of seeing it as evidence of your inability, see it as proof that you are trying, learning, and growing. Every failure is a step closer to success. The people who believe in themselves are the ones who don't let failure define them. Instead, they let it fuel them. They understand that it's not the failure that matters, it's how they respond to it. When you believe in yourself, you don't let setbacks stop you. You use them as a springboard for further action and growth. Another important aspect of belief is the ability to stay persistent even when things don't go according to plan. Life is full of uncertainty, and not every goal will be achieved on the first try. But when you believe in yourself, you know that failure is not the end, it's simply a detour on the road to success. Persistence is the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. When belief in yourself becomes unshakable, you become unstoppable. Self-belief also involves surrounding yourself with people who support and encourage you. The people you associate with play a crucial role in shaping your belief in yourself. Surround yourself with individuals who lift you up, who believe in your potential, and who inspire you to keep going, especially when times get tough. Avoid negative influences that bring you down or make you doubt your abilities. When you have a strong belief in yourself and are surrounded by a positive, empowering environment, your confidence will soar. It's important to remember that belief isn't about being perfect. It's about trusting in your capacity to overcome challenges and grow through adversity. Self-belief is not about being free from doubt. It's about acting in spite of Even when you have moments of uncertainty, you can still move forward with the confidence that you have the inner resources to handle whatever comes your way. Another key to continuous growth is the willingness to keep learning. Learning is a lifelong pursuit. It doesn't stop when you finish school or reach a certain age. In fact, the most successful people are those who are constantly seeking new knowledge and skills. Whether it's reading books, attending seminars, taking online courses, or learning from real-life experiences, the commitment to learning keeps your mind sharp and your perspective broad. The more you learn, the more you grow, and the more opportunities you create for yourself. In a rapidly changing world, continuous learning is more important than ever. The skills and knowledge that got you where you are today may not be enough to take you where you want to go tomorrow. The world is evolving, and to stay relevant, you must be willing to evolve with it. Embracing lifelong learning allows you to adapt to new challenges, stay ahead of the curve, and seize new opportunities. Whether it's mastering a new technology, learning a new language, or developing leadership skills, your commitment to growth keeps you competitive or ready for whatever comes next. The pursuit of growth extends beyond just professional or academic achievements. Personal growth is equally important and encompasses areas like emotional intelligence, relationships, health, and self-awareness. To live an extraordinary life, you must prioritize your overall development as a human being. This means working on your emotional health, building strong connections with others, and cultivating self-discipline. Growth in these areas is just as important as career success because they contribute to your overall well-being and happiness. Personal growth also involves being open to feedback and learning from others. You can't grow in isolation. The most successful people seek out mentors, coaches, and feedback from those around them. They understand that there is always something to learn, whether it's from a mentor's experience or from constructive criticism. Surrounding yourself with people who challenge and inspire you is crucial to your growth journey. These individuals can provide new perspectives, offer guidance, and hold you accountable to your highest potential. Another important aspect of continuous growth is the mindset you bring to it. A growth mindset is the belief that your abilities, intelligence, and talents are not fixed, but can be developed over time through effort, learning, and persistence. People with a growth mindset see challenges as opportunities to learn rather than obstacles to avoid. They understand that failure is not a reflection of their worth, but a stepping stone toward mastery. They are willing to try new things, take risks, and view setbacks as temporary, knowing that they have the power to improve. In contrast, a fixed mindset is the belief that your abilities and intelligence are static and unchangeable. People with a fixed mindset avoid challenges because they fear failure will reveal their limitations. They stick to what they know and avoid stepping outside of their comfort zone. But this kind of thinking keeps them stuck in place, preventing them from experiencing real growth. To live an extraordinary life, you must adopt a growth mindset and embrace the belief that you can always improve, no matter where you start. Think of growth like a muscle. The more you work it, the stronger it becomes. And just like a muscle, growth happens when you push beyond your comfort zone. Comfort is the enemy of growth. If you stay where it's safe and familiar, you will never experience the breakthroughs that lead to an extraordinary life. Growth requires stepping into discomfort, facing new challenges, and taking risks. It's about constantly seeking opportunities to stretch yourself and do things you've never done before. Many people resist growth because it often involves uncertainty and discomfort. But here's the truth. Discomfort is a sign that you're growing. If everything feels easy and routine, you're not stretching yourself enough. Growth happens when you're willing to face challenges, learn new skills, and expand your thinking. This process may feel uncomfortable at first, but over time it leads to profound transformation. The key is to embrace the discomfort, knowing that on the other side of it is a stronger, wiser, and more capable version of yourself. Growth also involves reflection. Taking time to reflect on your experiences, choices, and progress is essential for growth. Reflection allows you to evaluate what's working, what's not, and where you need to make adjustments. It helps you gain clarity about your goals and the steps you need to take to achieve them. By regularly reflecting on your journey, you become more intentional about your growth and ensure that you're on the right path toward the life you want. Finally, it's important to remember that growth is not a linear process. There will be ups and downs, moments of rapid progress, and times when it feels like you're standing still. But the key is to stay committed to the process, even when it's difficult. Growth takes time, effort, and patience. The most successful people understand that setbacks and challenges are part of the journey. Instead of getting discouraged, they use these moments as opportunities to learn and come back even stronger. In conclusion, embracing continuous growth is the foundation for creating an extraordinary life. Growth is not a destination, it's a way of being done. It's about constantly pushing yourself to become better, learn more, and evolve into the best version of yourself. Whether it's in your career, personal relationships, or health, growth is the key to unlocking your full potential. The more you commit to growth, the more opportunities you'll create, and the more extraordinary your life will become. Remember, the journey of growth never ends, and every step forward brings you closer to the life you truly desire. Embrace continuous growth in the journey toward creating an extraordinary life. One of the most important principles is the commitment to continuous growth. Growth is the engine that powers personal transformation, professional success, and the achievement of your greatest dreams. Without growth, life stagnates. But with a mindset focused on constant improvement, learning, and evolving, you open the door to limitless possibilities. The key to an extraordinary life is not just about achieving a single goal. It's about becoming the best version of yourself and never stopping the pursuit of your potential. One of the first things to understand about growth is that it's a lifelong process. Growth doesn't have a finish line. It's not about reaching one milestone and then saying, I've made it. Instead, it's about continuously pushing yourself to improve, learn, and expand your capabilities. The most successful and fulfilled individuals are those who embrace growth as a fundamental part of their lives. They understand that no matter how much they've achieved, there is always room for improvement, and they are committed to becoming better in every aspect of life. Commitment means protecting your time, energy, and attention, and dedicating them to the things that move you closer to your dreams. A powerful way to strengthen your commitment is to connect deeply with your why. Your why is the reason behind your goal, the driving force that motivates you to keep going. When you have a strong enough why, it fuels your commitment and helps you push through the tough times. Your why might be related to your family, your desire for personal growth, your financial goals, or your passion for making a difference in the world. Whatever it is, it must be deeply meaningful to you. When the going gets tough, remind yourself of your why and use it as fuel to reignite your determination. Commitment also means being willing to adjust your approach when necessary. Staying committed to your goal doesn't mean being rigid in your methods. Life is unpredictable, and sometimes the path you envision may not be the best way forward. A committed person is flexible and open to changing their strategies if something isn't working. This doesn't mean you're giving up on your goal. It means you're adapting to the circumstances and finding a better way to achieve your outcome. Flexibility is a key component of resilience because it allows you to navigate obstacles without losing sight of your end goal. Another important aspect of commitment is the ability to maintain long-term focus. In a world full of distractions, staying focused on your goals can be challenging. There are always competing priorities, unexpected events, and distractions that can pull you away from what truly matters. But to live an extraordinary life, you must stay focused on your vision and not let temporary distractions derail your progress. This requires discipline and the ability to say no to things that don't align with your goals. But as time goes on, obstacles, challenges, and setbacks inevitably arise. The difference between those who succeed and those who give up is the strength of their commitment. Commitment means that no matter what challenges you face, you're determined to see your vision through to the end. At its core, commitment is about making a decision to pursue your goal, no matter the cost, and sticking to that decision long after the excitement wears off. It's about staying the course even when the journey becomes difficult. Many people fall into the trap of giving up too early. They start with enthusiasm, but as soon as they encounter resistance, they stop and convince themselves that the goal is too hard or not worth the effort. But true commitment means you are willing to endure hardship, navigate obstacles, and keep moving forward even when it seems like progress is slow. Massive action also involves a willingness to take risks. Playing it safe will only get you mediocre results. If you want extraordinary success, you have to be willing to take bold, calculated risks. This means stepping out of your comfort zone, trying new things, and being willing to fail. Failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of the process. Not every successful person has faced failure along the way, but what sets them apart is their ability to learn from their failures and keep moving forward. Taking massive action means being willing to fail forward, to use every setback as an opportunity to grow and improve. A key component of massive action is speed. Success loves speed. When you take action quickly, you create momentum. Momentum is a powerful force that can propel you toward your goals faster than you ever thought possible. The longer you wait to take action, the more doubt and fear creep in. By taking swift, decisive action, you build confidence and create a sense of urgency that pushes you to keep moving forward. Speed doesn't mean rushing or being reckless. Take massive action when it comes to creating an extraordinary life. There's one principle that stands above the rest: action. Dreams, plans, and visions are all important, but none of them mean anything without action. Action is what turns goals into reality. It's what bridges the gap between where you are and where you want to be. And not just any action, massive action. If you want extraordinary results, you must be willing to take bold, consistent, and relentless action toward your goals. What does it mean to take massive action? It means going beyond the ordinary, beyond what most people are willing to do. It means being willing to work harder, think bigger, and push through challenges with unwavering commitment. Massive action isn't about doing things perfectly. It's about doing them consistently and with purpose. It's about creating momentum and not stopping until you've achieved your desired outcome. When you take massive action, you give yourself the best possible chance to succeed because you're putting in the effort, energy, and focus needed to achieve your goals. When you take massive action, you're showing yourself in the world that you're willing to move forward even when it's uncomfortable, even when you don't have all the answers. Another key to taking massive action is persistence. Success rarely happens overnight. Most extraordinary achievements are the result of consistent effort over time. You will face setbacks, obstacles, and moments of doubt, but the key is to keep going. When you take massive action, you must be prepared for the long haul. It's about showing up every day and doing the work, even when it's hard, even when you don't feel like it. Consistency is what separates those who dream from those who achieve. One of the most important aspects of taking massive action is adopting a mindset of resourcefulness. There will be times when things don't go according to plan, when you encounter obstacles that seem insurmountable. But people who take massive action don't let challenges stop them. Instead, they find a way around, over, or through any obstacles in their path. Resourcefulness is about finding solutions. No matter what, it's about being willing to think creatively, seek out help, and adapt when necessary. When you're committed to taking massive action, you don't make excuses, you make progress. It's also essential to recognize that massive action isn't just about physical effort, it's about mindset and energy as well. Taking massive action requires mental toughness. You have to stay focused, positive, and driven, even when things get tough. It's easy to take action when everything is going smoothly, but the real test comes when you face difficulties. This is where mental resilience plays a crucial role. You need to train your mind to stay determined, to push through resistance, and to maintain a laser-like focus on your goal no matter what's happening around you. It means being proactive and not waiting for the perfect moment. There is no perfect moment. The time to take action is now. It's also important to recognize that massive action requires self-discipline. You won't always feel motivated and you won't always feel inspired. But those are the moments when discipline matters most. Discipline is doing what needs to be done even when you don't feel like it. It's about maintaining focus and following through on your commitments, no matter how challenging the circumstances. Success is built on the foundation of daily habits, routines, and disciplined action. The more disciplined you are, the more consistent your results will be. Finally, taking massive action means being willing to adjust and adapt along the way. Flexibility is key to long-term success. As you take action, you'll learn new things, encounter unexpected challenges, and gain new insights. Be open to adjusting your approach if necessary. Massive action doesn't mean sticking rigidly to one plan. It means being committed to the outcome and willing to change strategies if needed. The most successful people are those who stay focused on their goal but remain flexible in their approach. In conclusion, taking massive action is the catalyst for creating an extraordinary life. Without action, even the best plans and ideas remain just dreams. Massive action is about doing more, doing it faster, and doing it with relentless determination. It's about pushing past fear, embracing uncertainty, and staying persistent in the face of challenges. It's about being resourceful, disciplined, and willing to take risks. The more massive action you take, the closer you get to your goals and the more extraordinary your life becomes. Remember, action is the key to unlocking your potential, so take that first step today and don't stop until you've achieved greatness. Stay committed and resilient, the pursuit of an extraordinary life. Perhaps one of the most critical factors for success is commitment. Commitment means staying true to your goals, vision, and purpose, even when the road ahead gets tough. It's easy to feel motivated and excited at the start of a new journey when everything feels fresh and full of potential. Resilience is the companion of commitment. Resilience is the ability to bounce back after setbacks, failures, or challenges. In life, things won't always go according to plan. You will experience moments of failure, disappointment, and frustration. But resilience is what allows you to pick yourself up, learn from your experiences, and continue moving forward with even more determination. It's about developing the mental and emotional strength to face adversity and emerge stronger from it. One of the most important qualities of resilient people is their ability to see failure as feedback, not defeat. Failure is a natural part of any journey towards success. It's through failure that we learn the most valuable lessons, discover new strategies, and build the strength to persevere. When you're committed to a goal, failure doesn't stop you. It motivates you to try again with more knowledge and wisdom. The key is to reframe failure in your mind. Instead of seeing it as something to fear, see it as an opportunity to grow. Every time you fail, ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? With this mindset, failure becomes a stepping stone to success. The first step in taking massive action is to get clear on your goals. Clarity is power. If you don't know exactly what you want, it's impossible to take the necessary steps to achieve it. Start by defining your goals with precision. What do you really want to accomplish? What does success look like for you? Once you have clarity, break your goal down into actionable steps. Massive action doesn't mean doing everything at once. It means doing the right things consistently and with intensity. Focus on the tasks that will move you closer to your goal and prioritize those actions above all else. One of the biggest challenges people face when trying to take massive action is fear. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown. But here's the thing. Fear will always be present when you're aiming for something big. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is not the absence of fear, but their ability to take action despite the fear. Fear is natural, but it doesn't have to control you. Courage is not the absence of fear, it's taking action in the face of fear.